My name is Monique Richardson. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and I am a counselor and therapist. FitLife Wellness, the name came from the idea of when I think of mental health, I wanted to think of more than just the mental piece. I wanted to think of whole body. And when I thought about doing private practice, I needed a name that I felt like lined up with the idea of doing the mind and the body. I've been doing social work since I was a child. Problem solving, helping people with their lives, I think that is something that came naturally for me. As I was actually in undergrad, I was a nursing major. Working in the hospital, I decided, being at the bedside, talking to patients, I didn't want to be a nurse anymore, I wanted to be a social worker. I saw a lot of how mental health was not being addressed as it should. I think that right now, with a lot that's going on, especially with society, we are not taking care of mental health. It's such a big need, and I think that people are so fearful of it, but if they just tried it, or if they just kind of approached it differently, they would see how beneficial it is to them. My overall vision for FitLife Wellness is definitely to bring more awareness to mental health, make it a little bit smoother. I think a lot of people hear mental health and they kind of shy away from it. They don't want to be labeled. From the wellness approach, I want it to be more than just the mental health piece of it. So within the mental health community, I think that the first thing that I would like to see is definitely more resources, how they're able to access and pay for services, less limitations on services, more communication, awareness. A lot of times people are afraid because they just don't know and they don't ask questions. So I have an opportunity to provide CEU workshops, continuing education workshops. And with those, I get an opportunity to create and write the workshops. But as I've been through plenty of them myself, I see what's lacking, and kind of as social workers or clinicians, we sometimes need to take care of ourselves. And so I focus on workshops that focus on self-care and balance, that we, again, are taught to take care of ourselves through those workshops. Those I try to host monthly. Each of them have a different number of continuing education credits that are offered. One of the workshops I provide is with stress management and yoga. And it teaches you about stress management, how to manage it in your own personal life, but then also how to apply that to your clients. Another workshop that I provide is called Brunch and Balance, and that one has a brunch that talks about compassion fatigue and burnout, and the activity with that is vision boards. But again, this is all centered around the social worker. I provide in-office therapy. I also provide telebehavioral or telemedicine therapy where you can do that online. I currently provide services for Georgia as well as for Illinois. So if you're looking for telemental health or behavioral health services online, you can reach out to me if you are in Illinois or Georgia. So here at FitLife Wellness, I do take self-pay. I also work with EAPs as well as insurance providers, as I work with Blue Cross, Aetna, and Humana right now. For more information, you can find my website at FitLifeWellnessLLC.com. On Instagram, you can follow me at FitLife Wellness LLC. On Facebook, you can find me under FitLife Wellness Counseling Services. Email me at info@FitLifeWellnessLLC.com.